My name is Mr. Steve.
Welcome story time.
I'm a storyteller.
Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Space!
Hello, everybody. It's me, Miss May, and it's time for another story time. I am so excited to be doing story time for you kids. This is my second time doing story time here on this channel, and I want to thank Mr. Steve for having me do story time here. Mr. Steve and I, we're very close. Anyway, today we have a very special book. It's right here. It's by Michael Hall, and it's called Red, a Crayon Story. Mr. Steve specifically wanted me to read this story. Who knows why? I guess it's going to be a mystery. It's about this crayon here. And as you can see, it says red on the label. It was born red. When it was made, it had a red label. But sometimes mistakes are made because is this a red crayon? No, it's not. Sometimes you're born one way, but you're actually a different way. And you don't realize it until years later, decades later, 44 years later, who knows?
This is called foreshadowing. Foreshadowing happens when clues in a story hint at future events.
So we're going to learn about Red and his story. Are you kids ready? Hopefully you are. As told by me, the pencil is the narrator. I think that's really interesting. He was red, but he wasn't very good at it. See, here's the red crayon, and the red crayon has drawn a red fire truck. Is this a red fire truck, though, kids? Oh dear, says Olive. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, and then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. But he couldn't, really. Red strawberry, red strawberry, red strawberry, red strawberry, red strawberry. But are these strawberries red? Like this, says Red Crayon. Oh my, says the teacher. Let's try again. His mother thought he just needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one, says Yellow. A really orange one, says Red, because yellow and red, you put those together and you get an orange. But you know what happens when you mix yellow and blue? They make green. I know that because of Ziploc bags in the 80s and 90s. Yellow and blue make green. I know that because of commercials.
Well, we're here with tropical fish dealer Rudy Laszlo, who thinks his zipper bags are fine and won't switch to Gladlock zipper bags.
That's correct.
Rudy, what do you say we drop these piranhas here into your little fish heaven?
No.
Sealed in either your bag or the Gladlock bag with the yellow and blue make green seal, which means the bag is closed. Your bag doesn't have a green seal.
These are my little friends. Use the Gladlock.
When it really counts, get Gladlock. Can you hear that? They're applauding you. Rudy.
But they made a big greenish one. That's not orange. That's greenish teal, you know? Yuck. Oops. Aw, Red thinks that there must be something wrong with him. That he's the problem. You're not the problem. You just need to be who you are inside. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf, says. So I like the fact that the grandparents are silver and gray. I think that's cute because they're old, so silver and gray. And Gray says, nice, it's so you. But it so wasn't. See, there's goldy, teal, perp, orange, green, well, grell. I think that says grell. And then here's Red. Red drew his own self-portrait. But is that Red? I don't think so. Oh, dear me, says the grandparents. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Yeah, when you decide to come out and be who you are inside, when you're trying to struggle with letting people see the real you, everybody has something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly, it says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right? He's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. But he didn't catch on. See, green is drawing a green frog. Black is drawing a black sheep. Brown is drawing a brown cow, and red is drawing a red... All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. Here, this will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe don't give me a snip. I don't want to get snipped. Ouch. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. Oh, look at that. You're sharpening poor Red's head. Red's head, that's fun to say. But even with all of our help, look at those red hearts, those red cherries, all of his hard work. Red foxes, red toes. He just couldn't get the hang of it. Green means go, yellow means... Depends on where you're from. In Oklahoma, yellow means, oh, I better slow down and stop. But I remember when I lived in California, yellow meant, I've got time, punch it! Just being honest. And red means, oh, he got upset and he is storming off the page. It can be really difficult in your mind, in your emotions, to deal with the pressure of admitting to yourself who you are inside.
Oh, I'm not crying, no!
One day, he met a new friend, and it says Barry. Kind of a purple. And Barry says, will you make a blue ocean for my boat? And he says, I can't. I'm red. Will you try? Said Barry. So he did. And look at that. He drew a blue ocean. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Blue jeans. You see those blue jeans? Blue bells. Those are bells. They look like messy pizzas. Or vampire fangs. Or teepees. They don't look like bells. You know what? I'm overthinking things. A blue bird, blueberries, blue whale. I'm blue.
Yo, listen up.
I can say that without singing a song. I don't have to sing a song. I can just say I'm blue. I don't have to make pop culture references all of the time. I can just read the story. I'm blue.
It's a club mix by Eiffel 65. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba 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 dee babba.
Baba dee dabba 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 dee babba da baba dee dabba 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 dee babba. Sorry. Apparently I can't. I'm sorry. He was, and then he was starting to say red, scratched it off. He was blue. And everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. Reach for the sky. There's a snake in my boot.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
And he really was working on something big. Before, when he was trying to be like everyone wanted him to be, he was having a hard time, wasn't he? Drawing oranges. Because he was given a label when he was first born. And his parents and his grandparents and society gave him a label and said, "You are red. You are a boy." But there are some people out there who are something different inside, and it can be very difficult for those people to admit to everyone who they really are inside. And I'm not crying, you are. So
I'm not crying.
And now Red the crayon can be who he really is. And that is the end of that story. Yay! Wow, I wonder why Mr. Steve wanted Miss May to read that story. I guess that'll be a mystery. Yeah? Or maybe you're really smart and you can do math and put 2 and 2 together, and that makes 4. Do you get it? Hopefully you do. It can be really difficult for people to be who they really are. It can be really difficult to admit that to their family and their friends and their storytime audience. But this is who I am. And I hope that you're okay with that. And I hope you enjoyed today's story time. It was very difficult for me to do this story time, but I hope you enjoyed it. And while you're here, maybe like and subscribe and all those things I'm supposed to say. Because I'm somebody on YouTube, it looks like I'm playing the piano, so I'm going to put some piano music here. There you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
And we say bye-bye.